This is Jamey Boyum in Kilgore, and I'm here with Leah Gorman, who is with KISD, and today, second day of school, and then there was kind of a wrench thrown into the works, as it were, I guess, because, they shut down 259.
They did, yes.
Henderson, and they, because Kilgore College is putting up a bridge.
They are.
And so I guess that's something you guys had to deal with just like right off the bat, right? Because of the bus situation.
Right. Yeah, but we have been in constant communication with the city of Kilgore, with TxDOT, with the construction company RLM. So we were very well prepared. Our director of transportation had bus routes planned, and so we were ready. Our school started yesterday. We were prepared to route the buses however we needed to get our students to the campuses. We have been making social media posts and posting out on our websites to remind our parents and our community of this is about to happen. Please be prepared. Plan your travel accordingly and just stay safe. That's really our big message, is we want to make sure that our people stay safe along their routes to and from school. It's a little inconvenient, but it's okay.
I guess just kind of people leave a little earlier.
Yeah, right. And to just be prepared and to know, in fact, just a constant reminder, you get in your habits in the way you drive, but just from a constant reminder of, don't forget this area is going to be shut down, and it's only shut down for a total of 3 days. It will only affect our school traffic for a total of 2 days, and then there'll be some minor inconveniences while there's some lane closures for a few days. But again, we're prepared for it, and the end result will be a nice new bridge. We will no longer have pedestrian traffic along that route, which ultimately is safer for everyone, because the pedestrian traffic along that route, along a major highway, is a little scary.
Yeah.
So this is a much better plan, and like I said earlier to you, it's kind of cool. You don't always get to see a bridge be constructed in the middle of your town.
That's true.
So it's kind
That's
of
true.
but we were prepared, we were ready, our buses were ready, and we just routed them the appropriate ways. Everybody just needs to show a little patience. The routes will be a little more congested. They are back roads and back ways, but if everyone just shows a little patience, leave a little earlier, and show a little grace to one another, we'll be okay.
Okay. So were any buses late or anything this morning? Any problems?
We've had no reports of any problems. Everybody got to school, and again, it's the second day of school, so we're showing a little grace and a little leeway on people getting to school anyway, because the traffic is more hectic and a little more crowded on the first, second, third days of school anyway, just because everybody's getting used to their new routines. So actually, there's probably not a better time that this could have happened, because we're all getting used to our new routines anyway, and so we're all being a little more lenient on things as everybody's getting into the new routine of coming back to school. So it's all good. We're working through it.
Okay. Did you guys use the alternate route yesterday to kind of prepare bus drivers?
No, we did not.
So that was a regular route.
That was our regular routes yesterday, but again, we're a small town. Everybody knows those back ways and the back ways to around town, and that's not to say that they don't use those routes on occasion, or that might be some of their normal routes, are those quote-unquote back roads or back ways around town. It's just, of course, when you have a major highway that runs through the center of your town, it is probably the main thoroughfare through your town. But I can tell you personally, it's not the way I go, because it is always crowded. So I typically would use one of the back routes through town anyway, because I try to avoid the traffic.
Yeah.
Right now it's going to be a little more crowded because everybody's going to be using that route. But when I'm going from campus to campus, I try to avoid 259 anyway, because it's always crowded.
Yeah, there's a lot of lights.
Yeah. So when I'm going from one campus to another, just in my daily work, I don't typically take it. So I just have to myself be a little patient, leave a little bit more, a little earlier when I need to go to an appointment or something like that, to make it where I need to be.
Right. Okay, well, yeah, thanks, Leah. I mean, I'm glad everything worked out for you guys this morning.
Yeah.
And, you know, it was, there was a lot of traffic. There was a lot of traffic because I was out there this morning. And yeah, it piled up pretty quickly. But by about 8 or so, it kind of slowed down.
Yeah,
and,
yeah.
And,
our
of course, you guys were done with
yeah.
the busing by
Right,
that time as
Most
well.
of our schools start at 8. So, you know, by 8 o'clock, it's going to be obviously less congested. But again, if you knowing this, and it's only going to be today and tomorrow that really affects our school traffic. There will be some lane closures next week or in the coming weeks until the project.
I think till like November.
Yeah, until the project is completely finished.
If the weather cooperates. Yeah.
But you know, we appreciate the constant communication. I think there's going to be daily updates between us and the city and TxDOT and RLM. So you know, as long we're going to stay on top of it, and we're going to let our folks know about it, and it's all good.
Okay. Well, thanks for talking to me, Leah.
Absolutely.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
There you go. So we'll have more later on KLTV 7 News and KLTV.com.